Hey guys, it's Gabby. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing some sweater nails, and these have been around for a while now. Like, I first saw them years ago on like Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, pretty much everywhere, and I've been wanting to try them out so badly. So that's what we're doing today. And if you haven't seen these before, it's basically a 3D nail look that has like some texture to it to make it look like a sweater. So I'll insert some pictures on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. But these are done using gel polish, so I'm just starting off by applying a few different gel colors. I decided to go with kind of a mauve-y, dusty purple color scheme. You could also just paint all of your nails the same color, but I wanted to see how the sweater pattern looked on different bases, and these were all two coaters. I would recommend using a thicker gel for this just because it's going to make it a little bit easier, but really up to you. So I just painted my nails and cured that under my lamp. Also, side note, if I sound congested, it's because I am. My voice and nose have just been a mess this week, so sorry about that. But once you have your gel-based colors on, you're going to apply a matte top coat. I'm just mixing all sorts of brands, but I'm using the Beetles Matte Gel Top Coat. I really like this one. You can get it on Amazon, and I'll have it linked down below for you guys. But I'm just going to apply that and then cure my nails. Okay, so to get the sweater look, you're going to need some clear acrylic powder or clear dip powder. Essentially, it's like the same thing, but I've had this one laying around for forever. I bought it last year, and you guys know I don't really do acrylic, so I'm just happy I can finally use it for something, but I'm going to use that. And then I'm also going to just use a nail swatch stick just to scoop it up. You can use something else. I just had this on my desk, so I'm going to use that. And then I'm also going to use this small brush. A lot of you guys asked me about this one. I've been using it for a few months now. I'll have it linked down below, but it's not actually this size. I definitely cut this down, but still a good brush to have, and I'll also give some different options. And then I'm also going to be using a dotting tool for just some random sweater patterns. I didn't really have, I guess, an idea going into this. I know what the sweater nails look like for the most part, so I'm just kind of winging it. So I started with the pinky. I wanted to do this nail just because it's smaller and I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out. So I'm just going to make some dots going up and then sprinkle on some of that acrylic powder. I probably used too much, but I just really wanted to make sure it was covered. So I just sprinkled that over the nail and then cured that under my lamp. You want to make sure you cure it. If you try to brush anything off, you're just going to smush your gel. So I cured that and then just used a fan brush to sweep off that excess powder. And guys, this worked. Like, I don't know what I was expecting to happen, but this actually worked so well. It was so easy to do. This is first try. I was so excited. So I went in and I decided to do some lines, and I did notice whatever you draw gets slightly thicker. That might be an obvious thing, but definitely keep that in mind. So if you want your line to be thinner, you need to go a little bit thinner than you actually want it. But the great thing about gel is if you mess up or you don't like what you draw, you can just wipe it off using some rubbing alcohol and then try again. So that line, it was just a little bit crooked. I was being picky, so I decided to redraw it and then sprinkle on the powder, cure my nail, and then brush off the excess. So that's really the technique that I'm going to be using for all of the nails. I don't think I mentioned this yet, but I am drawing all the designs with the same color as the base. So for the pink, I'm going to use the pink gel to draw. For the gray, I'm using the gray, and so on. As you saw, I did redo the pinky because I wasn't the biggest fan of how it turned out, so that was more of a practice nail. But you guys, this was such a fun technique to do. I think these turned out so cute, and I love that there's just so many things you could do with this design, so you're definitely going to be seeing more in the future. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the nails, if you've tried it and what your experience has been, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!